DJUTV, let them know who we got in the building.
It's Rainwater, man. Rainwater.
Rainwater, what you all, gang?
Shit, nothing, same old, trying to get back to the top.
Man, you got us all the way out here in Dallas, Texas, man.
Y'all niggas crazy. I'm proud y'all niggas drove away like here. It's like 14 hours.
Man, the grind don't stop, man. We've been having such success in Chicago. We decided to take our show on the road, you know?
Yeah.
You know, they say everything big in Texas, no homo, you know what I'm saying? So we came to, you know, rock out, man. So welcome to DJUTV. You know, it's a pleasure to have you. We've been seeing you on Say Cheese, you know what I'm saying?
I'm a partner.
Yeah, shout out to Sean. So, you know, we wanted to chop it up with you ourselves, right?
Mm-hmm.
So tell us about what part of Texas you from?
I'm from Dallas.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm from Dallas, Texas. You know, I got my name from throwing parties.
Okay.
You know, when I graduated, I threw a number of college parties around the whole state.
Okay.
And I was booking shows. You know, I was number one booking niggas book shows around here. You know, I'm just all around Texas plug.
Okay. So you started out as a promoter before you became a man?
Yeah, I was a promoter. I was a rapper first.
Okay.
I was a rapper in high school, and then when I turned 18, I realized I want to go be shit rapping. And then I started promoting. Mm-hmm. And then I got to about 23, 24, all broke. I started breaking the houses. And then I got out of jail, became a manager.
How long was you locked up? You got locked up for breaking houses?
Yeah.
Burglary?
Yeah. 16 months.
Okay.
Burglary, habitation. Yeah. I was actually kicking in doors with this big old fat stud.
A fat stud?
Yeah, named Mercedes. She snitched on me. That's how I got caught. I never got caught with nothing. The stud snitched on me. That's why I don't trust studs now.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
So you know young and May?
Nah, hell nah, because they tricky. They'll snitch on you.
Yeah.
They'll tell everything they know.
Mm.
Fuck that shit.
So tell us what it was like for you growing up in Dallas, man. It's like our second or third time here. We don't know too much about it though.
So I had it easy though. Like I grew up in middle class area called Cedar Hill.
Cedar Hill?
Yeah. So I was a man. You know, I always threw parties. So, you know, I always been popular.
Okay.
And when I turned 18, 19, all my close homeboys I went to high school with became stars. I don't know if y'all remember Trey D. That's why I love her. She my gutter bitch.
Yeah, for sure.
That was my close partner.
Okay.
Like close partner. And then Party Boys, Hands on Your Head. They always they went to City Hill, Young Nation.
Right.
You know, it was a long list of people that came in from my area.
Okay.
So, you know, all I did, they came to my parties and that's how we broke their songs. Mm-hmm. You know, Stanky Leg, that was around the same area. You know, the whole dance movement. You know,
with the flags.
All that, yeah.
Well, I'm finna say, tell the viewers especially how crazy the dance culture is in Dallas.
Yeah. It was huge, but then people, it was huge. Then people wanted a gangster rapper in Dallas until they got a gangster rapper in Dallas. Okay. Then they realized, oh, he too gangster.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, but everybody wanted this, man, fuck that dancing shit. But that's the culture around here. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the culture around here. You know, is the dancing. The TikTok, the whole TikTok movement is all out the dancing of Dallas, Texas. Mm. You know, so you know, sometimes people.
Was you in the club dancing?
Nah, I can't dance. I couldn't. I ain't have no rhythm. Like, you know, all I did make money out the dance, and you know, people lose their blessings when they don't accept their blessings, and that was Dallas, Texas' blessing.
Okay. So you say so right. So the dance culture is the blessing, but they wanted something extra.
Just like y'all.
Okay.
Nigga, when I used to go to Chicago, meet Chicago girls back in the day, they were talking about juking and two-stepping.
Footworking, right.
Footworking, all that. Yep. Until y'all got the gangsters.
Yep.
And then they killing.
Yep. It's a whole difference now.
It's a whole difference. So I bet half of Chicago want to go back to, would rather go back to, the older people that's matured want to go back to when they was having fun.
So who do we blame this on? Chief Keef?
Yeah, that motherfucker there. Yeah, he fucked up 70% of the world.
Real shit.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, when Chief Keef first came out, in Dallas, when he would come to the club, they had gang unit out there. Yeah, Chief Keef was, he fucked up y'all culture. Yeah,
I think he fucked up. I don't want to say fucked up, but like how you said, you know, Dallas went from, you know, dancing to wanting a gangster rapper. I feel like they was wanting a gangster rapper because of...
But y'all take it too far. Nigga, I see a different nigga get killed all the time out there. I'll be scared to stay out there, man.
Yeah, for sure. But I mean, nowadays, you know, rappers, it's like a trend. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Rappers dying, unfortunately.
Yeah. I don't like this shit. At the end of the day, I don't think the young rappers understand what's really going on.
Let me ask you this real quick. As a manager, right?
Yeah.
What's the life expectancy, like age, of a rapper?
18 through 26. If you start at 18 and you get popping, you got to 26, unless you become a legend. Legends live for a long time. We rarely ever hear about a legend getting killed. You know, but the young rappers, they make it through 18 to 26. If you 33 years old, you still trying to get in the rap game, you too damn old. You know,
it's over with, right?
You'll get your job.
Well, and with you being a manager, I know you deal with a lot of artists, you know, reaching out and stuff like that.
Yeah, I hate that shit, man.
You feel
Look, let me tell you this. If you reaching out to me, then I don't want you. I need to reach out to you. You know what I'm saying? It's like a fine. If I see the baddest Instagram model liking all my pictures, I'm scared. Because you only coming for a reason. Let me shoot my shot 5 or 6 times and get declined. That's how I want to play the game.
Yeah. So how do you deal with like artists that's like you know they not it?
I tell them they be mad at me.
Okay. So you keep it 100 with
bro, that shit trash, bro.
Yeah. Because it'd be a lot of artists, you know, I deal with that, you know what I'm saying, myself. It'd be a lot of guys. I feel like you said, if you're going to be a rapper, you do get from like age 16 to like 26 to make it happen.
Right.
If not, it's too late, bro.
Right.
The rap game is a young nigga sport.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And the fans, they like to see young niggas shining. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to see a nigga 42 years old.
Yeah, ain't nobody, listen. The top rappers right now in the game are under 23.
Exactly.
Glorilla, Pooh Shiesty.
Free Pooh Shiesty.
Young Boy, Kodak, Ride Wave.
Roddy Ricch.
All them niggas young.
Young as hell.
Nigga be like, shit, 2 Chainz did it. Nigga, 2 Chainz was the man in that. He was the man in his city. He had got a song hot before, then took a break, then came back and he was already the man.
He was lit before.
Yeah, he was.
Blew up.
Yeah,
so he was still lit.
But he was the streetwise. So many niggas working at warehouse jobs saying, shit, nigga, I got it, nigga. Put your money behind me. I'm gonna make you I don't want you to make me $1 million. Hell nah, you come to me talking about some money. I want to be your friend, your partner first, then kind of understand what you about, then we do business.
Yeah. So when you start promoting, you throwing these parties, tell us the type of success you was having with that.
I was just popular. I wasn't making no money.
Okay.
I ain't started making no money till I realized I was 22 years old. I'm just running around here and not making no money. I started breaking the houses.
Okay.
What they stood.
Okay. So that had became like a lifestyle for yourself? It wasn't just a 1 or twice thing?
What, breaking the houses?
Yeah.
I was a beast.
Really?
Yeah, I was a beast. I did that for a living. I tried to make $1,000 a day for like 6 months straight. And you know, I started trying to see some real money. I was trying to be a pimp at one time.
Okay.
And,
is pimping still popular out here in Texas?
Yeah,
sure, right?
Yeah. I was trying to be a pimp. I was too freaky.
You know so you trying to fuck with
him? Yeah, that shit to go with. You know what I'm saying? So God bless me with manager. You know, God bless me. I went to jail and I prayed every day.
Okay.
I got on my knees.
Yeah, you had to.
And the first week I got out, I made MO3.
That's what's up.
You know what I'm saying?
What year was that?
2014.
Okay. How did y'all meet?
A girl that used to drive me around kept playing this music, R&B music. I'm a Kyle, that nigga. That nigga hard. And then I was just from there.
Really? Well, do you remember the first song you had heard by him?
Thing on Me, because I pat him down before he got in my car.
You did?
He had a big old gun sticking out his pants. And so I was like, nah, hell no. I just got out. Nigga, everybody know me. I don't let guns be around me. I don't touch no gun. I don't let guns be around. Nigga tried to get in my car with this big ass gun. And I pat him down. So he went in the studio and recorded Thing on Me. I got that thing on me. So, nah, I fuck with him.
That's what's up, man. 2014, that's 8 years ago. So it had been, 6 years since, or, previous to when MO3 passed away. Tell us about your relationship. What was it about him that made you took a good liking to him and wanted to be his manager?
I never signed. We never did paperwork. But to the day he died, we split everything down the middle.
Okay.
Some niggas see, people be asking like, people be like, you'll never meet another MO3. I probably fucking won't. I'm good with it. The disciples would never met another Jesus. Mm-hmm. So I was blessed. I was blessed to be in a situation to meet a MO3. So I probably never meet another MO3, especially with the work. And I still sign the artists and everything, but the passion I had for 3 and the passion that 3 had for the music, it made me uninterested in 3 months. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like it made me not even be interested.
Mm-hmm. No other artists?
Nah, because, man, 3 go to the studio, record 4 songs, 5 songs a day. Like right now, we got over 200 songs. You know what I'm saying? I got about 4 more albums coming out. Mm-hmm. So he recorded, and it was like a competition. So people be like, man, you ain't shit without 3. I'm not, because at the end of the day, we try to outwork each other. It was a competition to get to the top. Like, you know what I'm saying? He'll go record 4 songs a day, at a day, then I sit there, listen to them, then boom. I already got these songs registered. I got these songs everywhere. Then we ready to shoot the video. Nigga, what you? Are you lazy now? I'm just record, nigga. You got no clothes. You got no clothes put on right now. You gotta go do something. Shit, why? You know what I'm saying? So it was a competition. Man, nowadays, these niggas here, they think they get around me, it's gonna be instantly. You know what I'm saying?
Just because you Rainwater.
Yeah, fuck that shit, bro. I don't want to go through this shit no more. Mm-hmm. I'm wasting stress. I'm stressing myself out, wasting time trying to help other niggas that you gotta want it. It's 1,000 niggas that play pee-wee football, flag football, high school, middle school, but half of them don't make it to the NFL. Mm-hmm. Cause you gotta go to the whole, especially around me, you gotta go to a whole nother level. Mm-hmm. It's boot camp. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, I got a whole studio, access to a whole studio when after 3 died that we came up with, and any one of my artists, you can shoot a video every night. But I ain't got no time to waste. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. So tell us, when did MO3 name really start to rise on the Dallas music scene, and what y'all was going through as far as
He was always hot. We was cheap.
Okay. What you mean by y'all was cheap?
We never want to pay for nothing. We never pay for beats. We never pay for studio time. I mean, we pay for studio time because we're going through something right now. We pay for studio time. We never pay for videos, or we never bought features.
Okay.
We never bought features.
That's why you buying all them features now. You gave you Tory Lanez 100. Okay.
3 would never let me do that.
Really?
Nah, before he died, we paid Kevin Gates 100.
Okay.
But
what's the name of that song?
Broken Love.
Yeah.
It's double platinum.
Yeah.
And so I think he understood closer to when he died. Artists, sometimes if y'all up and coming artists, invest in shit. Fuck that jewelry, fuck them guns, fuck out there, keep on investing in different other platforms and different people that can help you get to the next levels. So we stood still for a little bit.
And so last but not least, bro, what made MO3 different from anybody else you had worked with?
His work ethic.
Okay.
It wasn't he went the hardest. He did go the hardest, but a person don't have to go hard. His work ethic was different than anybody else seen. Like, he ain't smoke or drink. No.
That stand for something.
I can go to the club, you hear me? Let me tell you. I had a girlfriend. He used to be a dancer. And when I first met 3, and I used to take the money that I got from her and pay for studio times. So studio time, we used to get an hour, right? 3 would have 2 or 3 songs done in 1 hour. You know what I'm saying? They wasn't the best, but they was good songs, but you know, like industry-wise, but it was amazing. You got 3 damn songs. Damn, bro, we'll take this verse right here. We're going to put this verse right here. Then we're going to switch this beat right here. It gave me something to work with. Man, these niggas don't give me nothing to work with, man.
I imagine a lot of niggas just be kind of like looking for handouts.
Niggas want blue checks and Instagram followers before they get a real check. That be the problem. Niggas will chase street clout before they straight chase industry money. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want no more gangster rappers. Hell no. Hell no. Cause when a gangster rapper die, everybody blame you for it. You know what I'm saying?
You got blamed for MO3 death?
Man, people are like, why would you let him go over to a girl house? I can't go with this man where he put his dick in.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Why would you do this? Why would you do that? Nah, man. I seen people and other people deaths, you know. All the managers the number one blame first.
It makes sense.
No, the record labels, then the manager.
Okay. Both of them make sense. Now I'm listening to you, right? Because you know, as I'm listening to you talk, I'm thinking about my situation with Von.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? King Von died. But like, how many days was it before MO3 died? Von died on November 6th?
Yeah. Von died November 6th. Me and 3 was in Chicago November 8th. If I can get into his Snapchat, we were riding around O-Block. We were snuck in O-Block. About 7, 8 o'clock that morning.
Really?
2 days later. And he was riding like, damn, Von. We were riding around O-Block.
Just to get that feeling.
That shit's scary.
It is.
You know that shit's scary. Half them niggas riding around with hoodies on. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody got a hoodie and a mask on.
Hoodie and mask on. Nah, you have to get back to the South. Yeah, that shit's scary. Yeah.
But tell us, how exactly did you receive the news that MO3 had passed away?
I was on the phone.
Somebody called you?
I heard. I was on the phone with him.
Oh, you was on the phone with him?
Yeah.
Oh, wow, I didn't know that.
I was on the phone with him. We talk every morning. Yeah, I heard it out.
So y'all was on the phone when he was getting killed?
I heard it out.
Wow. That's deep.
Go look at the picture he laying out. The phone right next to him.
That was you on the phone with him?
The whole time.
That shit crazy. So, are you traumatized from that situation?
Yeah, but I ain't believe it. For 2 years straight, I kept moving.
So when you say you was on the phone with him, what was you hearing? What was you hearing before you weren't able to hear his voice no more?
Gunshots.
Okay.
Him asking where I was at. Come on, bro, come on. They shooting at where you at? Come on. I didn't know what was going on until I seen the video. You know, I ain't what was going on until I seen the video. I heard the wind, I heard all that.
Right.
But I ain't never knew how it happened.
And as far as how it happened, like you said, look at the video. Was it it was a case in which a nigga hopped out in traffic, like on the highway?
Mm-hmm. 3 fucking them niggas baby mama.
Now we was just driving on them Dallas expressways though, like what I'm trying to picture, like was it like it was traffic, so like Mo got hit while he was in his car?
Nah, 3 got out prepared himself to have a shootout.
Okay.
3 was a gangster.
Mm-hmm.
I would have got out and ran. Or I'd ran my car into that nigga car. Wow.
Right.
3 got out ready to go to war. You know.
That's crazy. How has his death affected you since then?
My lifestyle changed. I'm so used to catching planes and doing shows and that's excitement to me. You know, holidays, I come from where we did shows for the last 6 years. Now I'm back home on Thanksgiving watching football games.
Mm-hmm. It's different.
Christmas morning, Christmas night, you have shows, New Year's. I'm used to walking in the back doors and,
picking up them back ends.
Picking up back end, controlling the if this or here and there.
I want you to tell us how big the outside record is here in Texas.
That's a street class.
It is. It is.
That's a street class. Shout out to Bobby B.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, shout out to Bobby B.
Classic for sure, right?
Mm-hmm.
If that song was played right now, what would be the first thing run through your mind when you hear it? I know you still hear it, right? Or do you still play it yourself? Or is it too emotional to play it?
I'm tired of that song.
Tired of it?
That new Tory Lanez MO3 song was a beast.
It better be a beast, because I heard how well you spoke of Tory Lanez.
Tory the GOAT, man.
That's what I say. I heard how well you spoke of him.
Tory is the GOAT, man. I fuck with Tory. Tory a real individual. Yeah, Tory the GOAT.
So let me ask you this. Did he shoot her or nah?
I ain't never asked him that question.
Matter of fact, a better question is, do you think his career turned up after the alleged shooting?
It's been turned up. We just never paid attention to it.
Really? Now, Tory Lanez has always been hard to me, but I do feel like once that situation happened, it kind of made him. I feel like it made him bigger, and it had people like looking at Megan Thee Stallion crazy. For real.
Nah, Tory a beast. Tory a beast.
I'm gonna take your word for it for sure. So okay, now tell us. I'm sure you experienced a downfall after MO3 died. You know what I'm saying? Because that was your biggest artist. That was your bread and butter. You know, when I was Von DJ, you know how the fans be. Everybody was in my face, but I promise you, the moment he died, all the same people was gone.
See, my problem was, MO3 became personal. It became a part of my life.
Right.
So it took away.
It's a personal relationship.
It took away like 40% of my life. You gotta wake up, talk to this boy every day for the last 6 years. Every time you catch a plane, he catch a plane. Every time you wake up and call, make sure he's straight. Every time he go to sleep, you talk to him, make sure he got it somewhere safe. So, it took away half of everything. Like,
okay.
That's my partner.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. So now that it's been 2 years since, you know what I'm saying? How have you been able to recoup?
What you mean?
Like move on.
Oh, you keep moving. Don't sit still too long. I keep on moving.
Mm-hmm. But you ain't messing with no more artists.
Yeah.
Oh, you?
I done went through, Dun Dun is number 7 who MO3 was had signed before he died.
Okay.
I took them to get a deal after MO3 died. Mm-hmm. I took him over to the Empire. Mm-hmm.
Now speaking of Empire, right? What made now we know Empire, they had MO3, they had Von, they had Young Dolph, they had PNB Rock.
No, PNB Rock went over there.
Oh, okay, so that was false. Pop Smoke? Okay. You knew where I was going with it, you know what I'm saying?
All the rappers that they had, Dolph, PNB Rock, Dolph 3 and Von.
Okay.
They would have been bigger alive.
Yeah.
If Von and 3 was still alive right now, the fuck?
Yeah. 3 was gonna be big for sure. Think about gonna be big for sure.
Think about Von. Think if Von was still alive right now.
Yeah.
Man, nigga had all kind of platinum plats.
Yeah, for sure. He had the rap game in the chokehold.
He might have been bigger than Dirt.
A lot of people say that.
Yeah.
I feel like that for sure.
Yeah, because he told stories. Nigga, he had everybody in America want to take a bitch to the O.
That.
Right. I'm sitting there pitching when I'm riding through that hole. Yeah, take a bitch over here. Yeah, them hoes, all them hoes want to come over here. Yeah, no, I'm pitching what he talking about. Now he told a complete story. Mm-hmm. Ain't no other niggas can do that. Mm-hmm. You know, at the end of the day, like, nah, they be tripping about that.
Yeah. I want to ask you about your relationship with Charleston White. I know that's somebody, you know, that's popular here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, you know. I heard in interviews y'all used to go.
That shit nasty.
That Rosado.
God damn. That shit nasty.
Give us some lemonade.
I'm like, it's already damn near gone, huh?
Right.
Yeah.
So y'all was going to the strip club and stuff together? Like y'all was that close?
Me and Charles, we was industry close.
Okay.
When we go to the strip club, you know, we'll meet up in politic, you know, take pictures with our fans and like that. We was industry close.
So you say industry close. How did y'all meet? When did y'all meet?
In the strip club.
Okay.
Then I did his podcast. And then, you know.
Okay. So tell us some of the, because obviously this is like YouTube's most hated man right now. You know what I'm saying? Can you tell us some of the pros or cons with dealing with Charleston White?
He got to think big. Sometimes he don't think big. You know, good man. You know, good heart. Got a good. He got a good story. But you know, I don't feel like he just think big all the time.
Yeah.
You know, me and him worked on a project with Tuka Mama, LBG Duck Mama, MO3 Mama. And if you go look, I started building a website. It was taking so long. I was building a website where I was gonna put the footage on the website, have all kind of pages where the mamas selling their sons' merchandise. They telling their own story. You can donate to the mama. You can see what the mama got coming up. You can see when the rapper had the album coming out. It was for a big platform for mothers who lost their child life in the rap game. Right. Charleston wanted to put it on YouTube, on his YouTube channel. Mm-hmm. But you know, I think we were just on two different levels. I'm used to putting out albums. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, sometimes an album may take a year to get it right. But Charleston used to pushing live. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's why I say sometimes he don't know how big he is, because right now, he could be one of the most powerful and the biggest black male in the world, just by his mouthpiece. Mm-hmm. But you gotta learn how to direct it. You don't have to always turn down the next black man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You don't ever have to always talk about other people's flaws. You know, you can build up a man. It's like Wack 100. I asked Wack, I got into a Wack the other day, I asked him, when the last time you uplifted or helped one of these black or young rappers get in the game? Mm-hmm. And use your platform to tear them down. And them two don't have to do that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They can do all kind of shit. They can do music reviews on their page. They can do job fairs or people want to get in the industry. You know what I'm saying? People that it's a lot of little kids out. It's a lot of good, talented people out there in this world that have no direction.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's a lot of people out here, and like even I'm going to North Carolina to visit. What's the little girl name? The Robertson girl that died.
Her family.
Yeah, I've been talking to her sister, her mama.
Really?
Yeah. I'm flying out there. None of them big activists or big people with platforms have talked about her.
Not at all.
You understand what I'm saying?
Not at all. You're right.
So sometimes the mission that God put you on, you gotta complete that mission. I believe Charleston mission is not to be here to turn down other black people and talk about other people's flaws. I believe his mission is way bigger than push alive.
Yeah. And I felt like his mission was that big as well, But I will admit, sometimes I do get caught up in confusion.
Yeah.
I feel like I call it crossfire confusion. You know what I'm saying? Like me and you talked before we started recording about, my resume and, working with him. You feel me?
Yeah.
And like I said, I looked at it the same way, you looked at it like, man, he got a message. You know what I'm saying? Like he trying to make a change. He trying to do something different. But it's like he's steady, like making a lot of disrespectful comments.
Yeah. Nah, he a good man. He's not focused. He get out tasks. God get him right.
Okay. And I appreciate that response, bro, just because at least you are down here in the same area that he, from. Because all the way up in Chicago, all we can look at is the internet. You know what I'm trying to say? Yeah. And decipher, what's just internet or what's really how a motherfucker feeling.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, nah, we in the same area. So shit.
Have you received any backlash for having a type of relationship with Charleston White? Anybody said something to you like, yo, stop fucking with him? Or I ain't fucking with you?
They're just, I can just see because I make money out in the rap industry, in the hip hop industry. Mm-hmm. So, it's a blessing. God got me away from that. I know my
So you away from him now? You ain't fucking with him no more?
Nah, you're not. Because my calling, and the reason I was fucking with him because the good shit he was doing. Like, man, we gonna go to these schools. We go to get these mothers together. I like, bet. He said, we'll get these mothers together. He said he'll bring Tuka Mama. I said, nah. When we get a whole building and bring about 4, 5 mothers in, I pay for the building, pay for the food, pay for the camera people. Come on, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? And so, he was just thinking about going live.
That's all he wanted to do was go live?
Yeah, man, come on, man. Tuka Mama came. Not Tuka Mama. Snoop Mama came. Call it Murder Change. Okay, big. We had a whole big, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Message.
Yeah. And I asked him about that campaign, in our last interview. And even most recently, I interviewed Mama Duck. You know what I'm saying? Because I know she was a part of that campaign. You feel me? But tell us how important that campaign was for yourself.
Yeah, it made me look and understood that I needed to get a platform for all the mothers to express themselves. Because when a killer heard the cries of a mother, they touch their heart. Mm. So I think the whole world should hear that.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Do you have any close relationships with any of the mothers, any mothers you talk to, and...
Yeah, all the mothers still cool with me.
Okay.
Duh.
Yeah, you did just call Mama Duck. Shout out to Mama Duck.
Yeah, all of them still cool with me. They know how genuine I was in my heart.
Yeah.
Nobody knew I paid for everything. You ain't see no tags of me. You ain't see none of that.
Yeah. Was Charleston White running off with that credit?
Yeah, he went out. He said Mama Duck he paid Mama Duck $10,000. Then she get on there and say, Charles ain't give me no $10,000.
She showed me the receipt.
Yeah, so man, I just prayed for the man, man.
Yeah.
But we on 2 different levels, though. I'm trying to make another album go. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We on 2 different levels.
It's crazy, man, because like I said, we flew him out to Chicago. You know what I'm saying? We wanted to talk to him in person. You know what I mean? Because we heard all the shit he was doing online. And the type of person I am, I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna judge you off what I see online. You know what I'm saying? Just because I know niggas put on whole fronts online. So me personally, I'm not gonna judge you off what I see online. But it is gonna make me want to holler at you behind the scenes so I can really see what's to you. You know what I mean?
Nah, he don't fake, he real deal.
Yeah.
That's how he is 24.
But I mean, he say, this just my character.
Yeah. Yeah, that's just the way he looks at him. Nah, he
That's how he feel for real. That's how he feel for real, that's what you're saying?
Excuse.
Right. The character's the excuse? Okay, cool. That's what I was thinking too. But I just want to, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know how that shit be. I ain't want to tell him he was lying, but that, you know, that's what I was thinking too. Okay, cool. So now what I do know about MO3, right, is he had a very close relationship with Boosie. You know what I'm saying? And now with Charleston White going at Boosie, what does that leave you with having a relationship with both?
Everybody know I'm not, you know, they know I got a good heart. So, you know, Boosie, I don't think Boosie would judge me. You know, I think people know the mission I was around him for. You know, so.
Can you tell us how important Boosie was to the puzzle you and MO3 was putting together?
Boosie been a puzzle all my man. Boosie been a puzzle all my hip hop life.
Okay.
You know, my favorite rapper, Pimp C.
Okay.
My first big.
Hey, you a real Texas nigga for real.
My first time booking a major artist with Webby.
Okay.
2006 when Savage Like 2 came out.
Okay.
You know, my first play I ever got, Boosie got on the song of my first artist. Okay. You know.
Okay, so this deep.
Yeah.
It's deeper than rap.
It's how God had planned it out. You know. Nah, Boosie a real nigga.
Tell us about Boosie though. We ain't never met Boosie. You know what I'm saying?
He was a genuine nigga. He got everything free from MO3. He let MO3 rep his brand.
Can you tell us what was it about MO3 though that made Boosie gravitate? Because we saw Boosie like hella repping MO3. You know what I'm saying? I don't think I've seen Boosie co-sign any other artist.
Young Blue.
Okay, right, Young Blue.
Yeah. Nah, three was a down to earth nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Three will come in this door and ask you for some chips. Let me get some of your chips over there. You know what I'm saying? Like he was down to earth that nigga.
Yeah.
You know, he was humble.
Yeah.
You get a nigga from the a young nigga from the penitentiary that people feel like. Now I ain't gonna say every person, but it's certain type of people that grew up with nothing and never get too big headed.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but see, they be them people like them artists like had a little bit. Then, you know, they blow up. So like, you know, they get too big headed.
Yeah. Yep. So you feel like Charleston White got too big headed?
Nah. He stayed the same character. He just came out. I ain't gonna say he never get too big headed. He just you know, he just lost focus.
Yeah.
God get away.
So as a man, you know, when you see one of your fellow friends or colleagues, however, that's kind of like going in a different direction, it would make you kind of like step back and let them figure it out on their own, or do you offer guidance to help them get it together?
The worst thing a person can do is fall too deep in clout and start believing clout is power.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Some people get too lost in it.
They say clout's a drug.
But then it's dangerous when you think it's power.
Right.
So, have you ever seen a popular nerd in school? Right? And that teacher put him in charge of, when I leave this class, you tell me what's going on. And they just start thinking, I got that attention now. And they just go overboard.
Doing extra shit.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So people just watching and see the whole ass shit he do. What the fuck you got going on?
I see what you're saying.
It's dangerous.
Now, in addition to that, right, so he started a beef with T.I. T.I. made a song with Juicy Fruit.
Yeah, I know about Juicy Fruit.
I know about Juicy Fruit. She from Memphis, right?
Yeah, Juicy Fruit just got on one of my artist' songs.
I know
Juicy Fruit got on MO3 album called Baby Mama. Y'all go look it up. That's Baby Mama, MO3, and Juicy Fruit.
Shout out to Juicy Fruit, because I think she did some work with my homie DJ Meal Ticket for her. You know what I mean? He made some beats for her. But so T.I. make this song with her. It's a diss song toward Charleston White. And then Charleston White makes a diss song in return. So is Charleston White a rapper now?
I'm staying out there shit.
You saying out there?
I gotta worry about putting this album out.
I ain't mad at you. So moving forward.
I got a bad video coming out that the labels that we shot a year ago. And Charleston White, Baby C. And the labels still want to put it out. But it's a bad video song that my artist Baby C got.
Featuring Charleston White?
He acting in a movie.
Okay.
He beating up a girl.
Charleston White beating up a girl.
Mm-hmm.
The fans don't need to see that. We already heard about him raping white women. I don't think the fans want to see him beating on no girl. He like, okay, well, that's what the video gonna say. Okay, cool. I can't wait till the video come out. Now, it's one guy I want to ask you about, though, because when we think about Texas, when we talk about Texas, we hear his name a lot, Jay Prince. You know what I'm saying? And a couple months ago, we had a situation with this guy named Duke the Jeweler, was shot and killed in Houston, Texas. Duke the Jeweler, he from Chicago.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He was like the Chicago jeweler.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people in Chicago feel like Boosie had something to do with it. See what I'm saying? So I say that like, nigga, I was in the barbershop getting my hair cut, and that's all niggas was talking about. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And then, you know, the takeoff situation happened. And so everybody started looking at Jay Prince and Jay Prince Jr., you know? Now, like I said, we from the rack, so I don't know nothing about mob ties. I don't know nothing about checking in when I come to... Nigga, I just checked in with you. I hope I'm good. I checked in with Rainwater. You know what I'm saying?
You have to check in. We doing business.
That's why I say I don't know.
Yeah.
But can you tell us at least like the type of power that the Prince family has in Texas?
I ain't never...
They reached on touch Dallas.
Yeah, nah, we cool. Yeah, man, I'm cool. I'm cool with them niggas. I like Junior. I like Junior. Junior just, Baby C, my artist got his song with Finesse 2 times right now. Junior running the game with Finesse. Junior running the game with Finesse. You know, the daddy taught us how to have record labels in Texas.
Right, because that's the owner rap a lot, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, but I don't know everything else they got going on.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But let's talk. I just want to ask you about Rap A Lot Records and Jay Prince, right? Because I know that is a big thing.
Nah, all I know that nigga sold hella records.
Yeah.
That nigga had Zero. Nigga got boxes. That nigga, you talking about power? That nigga got boxes, ranches, islands. All started with this rap shit.
Yeah.
You know, that's some shit that like, you know, he got percentage. You got with Drake and all kind of shit.
Really?
Yeah.
So it's like, is Jay Prince like the king of Texas?
Yeah, I mean.
Damn near?
Man, it's oil money out here.
Okay, oil money.
It's a whole other level.
Yeah. I'm glad you just said that, because niggas don't know that.
Yeah.
The Houston Oilers,
mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
It's oil money out here in
money.
Texas.
Yeah. It's so.
But I mean, like, as far as like the hip hop rap scene, street nigga scene, you know what I'm saying?
On hip hop wise, yeah. Hip hop, yeah.
Jay Prince, yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yes, like I said, man, you know, just looking at, you know, Twitter shit, and, you know, anything, you know, online, everybody be pointing a finger at Jay Prince, especially for the takeoff situation. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I ain't looking to that, but I mean, you know,
the takeoff situation looked to me fluky. Like, that wasn't supposed to happen.
Mm-hmm. But you almost ain't seen Texas police officers.
Okay.
Shit. They thought anybody had something to do with it. They coming.
Right.
Yeah, them police, I don't believe none of that shit. Man, it's this lady from Chicago named Miss Lowdown.
Miss Lowdown?
Y'all
We know
heard
Big Lowdown.
Oh, it's a big lowdown?
Yeah, it's a big lowdown for sure. You say it's a Miss lowdown too?
Yeah. Oh, she a messy lady, blogger from Chicago. So a lot of that shit be a bunch of bullshit. That's all we read.
Yeah, and we get that. That's the reason why we do what we do when we ask these type of questions. You know what I'm saying? So tell us about your relationship with Wack 100.
We both played Took a War with a song.
I mean, because we had captured it like he was the big manager on the West Coast and you was the big manager in Texas. Now y'all clash.
I can't compete with him.
You can't? Why? Because he got Blueface?
I mean, nah, he had the game, his resume. My resume ain't strong.
He was the game manager?
Yeah, and Ray J.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, and was running around with Death Row.
Okay.
I can't compete with him.
Yeah.
It's just a blessing to argue with him and go back and forth. I get game out of the situation.
So he legit?
Oh, he got a good resume.
Okay. The reason why I ask like that is because I always hear him on Clubhouse, and I be like, yo, this nigga can't really be that if he always on Clubhouse. Like, who the fuck got time to be on Clubhouse all day?
He marketing.
Okay.
Keeping his name high. He's buzzing. Probably walk around the world and they take pictures all day of him. It's a good marketing tool. So, but I won the situation with Outside. We double platinum, 2-time platinum.
We outside.
We're outside the song outside. Yeah, we double platinum. They go.
No, for sure.
There they go.
That song better be double platinum.
Yeah, they go.
Let's get to come outside.
I'm talking real go.
That's that shit.
Yeah. 14.
No, that's that shit, gang.
They 14K.
Okay.
We platinum.
Yeah, it's a difference.
Not real platinum.
That's what's on your neck?
Johnny Dane platinum.
Okay. I ain't got shit on my neck, so I can't flex.
Yeah.
But look, now I heard now since you just pointed out the chain, I heard you saying earlier in our convo, for the rappers that's coming up, man, fuck them chains.
Yeah, fuck them chains.
Fuck them hoes. You know what I'm saying? Fuck them watches. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, right, that is that's beneficial to a rapper's image, right? Like,
it is, but it's not. Because if I was a rapper coming up, before I get all the way on, if I got less than 300,000, I'm gonna pay Say Cheese.
Okay.
And I'm gonna keep paying Say Cheese for interviews.
Okay.
And shit like that. People like y'all.
Type shit.
First thing I came in when you said I got 86,000 subscribers.
What you say?
Rappers put my other video. Rappers should be hitting y'all up saying from all over the world. That nigga right there got Chicago. I need to go on his platform to get all of Chicago fans. You know what I'm saying? The average person don't think like this.
Man, I heard you say something, bro, because we was just checking you out. We was on the road, okay?
Yeah.
I heard you say something about like paying the bloggers, the vloggers.
I pay bloggers before DJs.
That's what I was gonna say. Look, you made me laugh a little bit because I quit DJing, but I was still kind of curious as to damn why he ain't showing no love to the DJ. Like, you can go in the club, you get a DJ 100, tell the DJ play my song.
And okay, you go to the club and pay $100 to tell the DJ play my song. The club will have 300 to 600 people in the club, right?
Right.
And they only hear your song for a time frame of 30 seconds to a minute, right?
Right.
Before the DJ cut it off, right?
Right.
Pay a blogger, and it's a good platform, you got damn near, if you pay a Say Cheese, you got damn near 20,000 people go like your shit. And it gonna stay right there, and they can share it.
Right.
So why you gonna waste
It
go further. So you waste and it hit a lot of states at one time.
Yep.
But that DJ is only gonna hit that city.
That club, that club at that one time.
Exactly.
Right. Yeah. No, look, I'm glad you said that, right? Because I'm a former DJ. I don't do it no more just because I figured out what you just said. So I'd rather do this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Pay me to do this versus pay me to play your song.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because this shit will go further.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And it stay there forever.
Exactly.
Like, hey, shit don't race off YouTube.
Not at all. Once it's up, it's
up. Yeah. So at the end of the day, I hate it. People gonna be mad at me if I say this. DJs, they lost a step under vloggers now. I agree.
And I hate to agree, but that's the reason why I'm sitting right here talking to you the way I talk, because I figured that part out. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, check it out. The chances of me getting in tune with Rainwater and MO3 in Chicago just by like playing a MO3 song is pretty slim to none versus me hitting up Rainwater like, yo, let's do an interview.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's a whole different ball game.
Not real.
Yeah. So I appreciate you breaking that down because I be trying to tell that to a lot of artists, but niggas don't be trying to hear me. You feel me?
A blogger go farther than that chain. A blogger go farther than you throwing money in the club. Then you tricking your money out on a bitch. Bloggers go farther. A lot of that shit in the game. Fuck that material thing. They gonna last for a quick second. Them bloggers.
For sure.